Howdy folks, it's Turtle here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. And we are in the middle of the Mediterranean coast bush trip. One leg per video, so today is leg 4. Let's get flying. Okie dokie, come down here, repair and refuel, and zoom the map out a little bit because it's a little too close for what we need right now. And get rid of the insert drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. Ooh, alrighty. Wind is already on, and we'll get this ready to go as well. Okie dokie. We also need flaps. Yes, we do. 2, 3. Yeah, just one. Okay. Alright, let's see the situation outside. We definitely need to back tax. Actually, we're going to go to the road and turn around, and this will be a runway here. Very short runway. Anyway, we're going to continue up the coast. I believe this is like 4 20-minute leg or so it takes about half an hour. So, without further ado, I don't need to repeat myself in the middle of these bush trips because I assume you've watched previous legs. So I don't need to say as much. Alright, where are we going? Lima Echo, Lima Hotel. And get my hiccups out of the way. That's going to be tough when I have hiccups. Alrighty, what are we doing? San Juan de los Terreros. Flying northeast along the dramatic coastline. This has been a pretty dramatic bush trip, to be honest. To San Juan de los Terreros. Terreros. Oh, golly. I'll quit while I'm already behind. Which lies on the water under a large, imposing headland. Okie dokie. We'll check that out. 37 degrees for 6 minutes or so. Get rid of you. 37 degrees. 37 degrees. It's part of my fibromyalgia as I instantly forget everything that I just said. Extremely terrible short-term memory. See, I forgot. 37, 38, 37. See, I already forgot. Okay, 37 degrees for how long? 6 minutes or so. We need a back taxi, right? Yeah, we're actually going to straight taxi and then just turn around. Okay, parking brake should be off. I give up on the parking brake. If I don't hit it, it's on. I hit it once, it's on. Hit it twice, it's still on. I just don't get it. Alright, I'm going to turn around and then take off and head 37 degrees for 6 minutes. Yeah, to a large imposing headland. Alrighty, cool. We'll start the timer after we're in the air. Which elevation? About 25 feet or so. And we're gonna have to do a turn and burn. Whoop. Maybe we're not even gonna get going. Come on, yo. There we go. Alrighty. Come on. You can do it. You can do this. Turn. I mean, it looks fine on screen, but it's really, that was actually a big struggle, to be honest. Alrighty. We take off at 2 flaps? Yeah, let's take off at 2 flaps. Just because. We're gonna make it? I think we'll make it. We'll make it. Barely, but we'll make it. Ready, and up we go. Once at a flap in already, brakes to stop the wheels. We'll hand fly this for a little bit. Then I'll set up autopilot. And full flaps in. I want to start the timer, but I don't want to miss this building because this is really cool. I want to check this out. Oh, look at the cars. Got the rocks on the road. Look at that. Oh, we barely cleared the buildings. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Let's start the timer. And let's head to where we're going. And then we'll autopilot in a moment. Keep climbing, please. There we go. Cool. Alrighty, whoops, I overshot it because I was looking at something else. Alright, so we're going to do this for 3 minutes. How high do you think we want to go? There's some terrain around the sides. So let's hit 4,000 feet. We will use the heading bug for this. We're going to climb at 800 feet per minute, 600 feet per minute, let's say. Let's engage autopilot now. Super smooth handoff. There we go. Oh man, maybe we can do 3,000. I want to try 3,000. 3,200. Let's do that. I would like to do that. There we go. Alright, so we're heading towards the town with the R's that I cannot roll for 6 minutes. You know the drill. Sightseeing without my voice. You don't miss anything. I just edited it down for time. And I'll see you in a couple minutes when we talk about Aguilas. Which I should... Oh, it's an accent. Aguilas. Okay? I'll talk about that city in a moment. Alright, I think we're ahead of schedule, because if we hop outside to the previous view we just had, there we go. There is our town. So, I don't know how we got ahead of schedule. Normally we're always behind, because we are turtles after all. Probably because we're in the red on the RPMs. Maybe we're pushing it a little hard. I don't know, but let's restart the timer. Then we'll read about where we're headed next. We are going to 42 degrees, so let's quickly do that since we're going to be behind schedule. 42 degrees. Oh, wait a second, 58 degrees. Nah, I got ahead. 58, so even more. There we go. 58 degrees. Now we're going to go to Aguilas. Aguilas. I think. Is that how you say it? Has to be close. Actually, hang on. I think that was Aguilas. I think we're way ahead of schedule. Because I know where that is in Spain, and yeah, there's the bump out there. Yeah, that was Aguilas already. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's go to 42 degrees then. Good grief, I don't know how we're making such a good time. We're always doing the opposite of good time. I mean, we're always having a good time, but we never do well making good time. So we're actually on the next one already. So we're, oh, I hate this. Stay collapsed. We're ahead of here already. So 3 minutes. It's going to take me that long to talk about it. Parque Cabo Cape y Puntas de Calnegre. Parque Cabo Cape y Puntas de Calnegre. Oh, I put a de la in there. Let me try that again. Parque Cabo Cape y Puntas de Calnegre. That would be saying like Washington, D.C., United States of America. The way I read this. Northeast of Aguilas lies Parque Cabo Cape y Puntas de Calnegre. Yeah, so I get right through it, which protect this part of the Mediterranean coast. Okay, that was dumb. Anyway, have to have entertainment somehow, right? Not much else happens in Flight Simulator, because you don't want much to happen in Flight Simulator unless you're not doing stunts or something. Anyway, I just said a bunch of crap for 2 minutes. I'm not going to edit that out, although I kind of wish I would have. 3 minutes at 42 degrees. We're already 2 minutes in. Whoops. Whoa, presets. There we go. Let's just look down here. Out the window for immersion, I guess. And then we'll look at the other side in a moment. Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to say. Doesn't matter. Let's hop outside, I guess. And look for just a second here. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, it's an area that protects other stuff. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Look in front of us. You see this ridge line? I bet this is the area they're talking about right here. And it's protected by this ridge all the way around it, and it protects it. I don't know. I'm totally just making stuff up. Okay, let's hop inside. Let's look at our area. Let's read about the next one. Yeah, let's read about the next one. So in just a minute here, we're going to get there. And then we're going to turn to 32 degrees, which isn't much of a difference. Just enough to keep us from hitting stuff. And then we're going to go for 7 minutes to El Saladillo. Fly to the northeast, inland from the sea, to the town of El Saladillo. Okay, so there's a little town just inland. And then after that is our airport, Alhama de Murcia. No. Alhama de Murcia Airport. Man, I'm rusty with my Spanish. Good grief. Alrighty. And it's paved, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So we're only 11 minutes out or so. Okay, so we're going to turn 32 degrees now. We're over in the middle of this place. And then we'll head. Oh boy, do we need to climb? No, I think we're good. We're going to head to airport. Okay, here we go. Mumbly, mumbly, mumbly. I don't know why I'm not having very smooth commentary today, but it happens sometimes. Where is this airport? What is it called? Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Jeez Louise. Lima Hotel. I mean, it does say 6 minutes out, so there we go. It's way out there. Lima Hotel. We got some rivers. No, that one is that one. So it's not a ways out. It's right up here off the screen. Okay. no big deal. We're headed right towards it anyway, so we don't really need to do any more with the navlog because we'll spot it in a moment. In fact, we don't even need our timer anymore because we'll just look for the teeny tiny towns, and even if I did keep the timer running, you know I wouldn't get the right town. So what I'm expecting to happen is we're going to go over these 3 ridges, and then there's an airport right there, right where the mouse is. That's what I'm expecting to happen. I'm going to shut my mouth because I've said more dumb stuff than helpful stuff so far in this particular video on this particular leg. So sightseeing for a while until we have an airport to land at. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so I think I have an airport spotted out here. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure. Lima Hotel, right? Lima Hotel. Alright, so let's start coming down. I guess we could actually just hand fly it in from here. Why not? It's fun to hand fly, so let's turn off the autopilot machine and start descending, which means throttle's coming back to descend. And then, let's kind of move over here so we can get a straight in approach. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. I wanted to get more sightseeing in, but I had to run upstairs and take care of what I thought was a child needing help very late at night past bedtime. Instead, it was a bunch of cats needing help after bedtime, so I wasn't able to get all the sightseeing I wanted, but that's okay. Maybe the next one. So I'm assuming this is our runway here. At least that's what I'm planning on. If I'm wrong, then I will make adjustments, but when you don't know the area, that type of thing happens. So we're going to come down, I don't know, to what, 1,500, 1,800 feet or so, until we know where we are. Look at that traffic out the window to the left. That's so awesome. And then we will bleed off some speed and get into flap range. Pretty straightforward. Less dramatic than the other legs have been so far. Just checking things out, appreciating everything, enjoying everything. I know it's not eye candy simulator, but it is very cool. Alright, we're going to nose up to level off. That way we'll also slow down. Then I'll throw in some throttles here in a minute just to keep us above flap range. There we go. And nose up to slow down a little bit, and then throttles to level off. I'm pretty sure that's our runway still. I'm still convinced that's our runway. I mean, I see the flashy lights. At least I think they're flashy lights. Maybe they're just texture flickers. But I think they're flashy lights. I don't know. Maybe I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. No, that has to be it. Let's look at the reference image. Yeah, that's totally it. Alright, cool. Do you see it yet? There's actually 2 things that could be the runway, but do you see the actual runway? I'll see if you were right once we turn on the final here. Alrighty, let's look out the other window very, very briefly. Then we gotta stop looking around and land an aeroplane. Here we go. Let's get into flap range. So we'll nose up to slow down just a little. And then we'll, our first set of flaps down. Oh, did I hit it? I did. Alright, cool. Nice and easy. We're not in a hurry. Second set of flaps, it'll float a little bit. And we don't need it going too slowly when we touch down because we'll, I said that wrong, but you know what I mean. Because we have a long runway. We'll bleed off speed when we get there, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, it does not come out right. So, we're good. Oh, that's a pretty long threshold. Okay, that's fine. Let's aim for the actual runway then, not the threshold. There we go. Very good. We're getting a little slow, actually, believe it or not, because they only have 2 sets of flaps out. Let's not stall. And ground effects, there you go. Nice. And let's just ride it out as long as we can. There you go. There's touchdown. Whoa, why did that nose wheel slam down? No, because it was so slow. Alright, smooth. Nose wheel down, a little rough, but that's okay. Flaps coming in, there's our save icon. Okie dokie, there you go. 1 leg per video. That's the drill. So like and subscribe when you know when the next leg drops, and I'll see you then. It's as simple as that.